Hi everyone, my name is Joshua Porter, and I just want to touch on this week's Bible study is on the book of First Peter. So we will be touching on who wrote it, why it was written, and what we can learn from it. So going straight into it, who wrote it? The First Peter was written by Peter, as the name suggests, one of Jesus' closest disciples. Peter wasn't perfect, he messed up a lot. But after Jesus restored him, he became a bold leader in the early church. You can tell in this letter that Peter really cares about helping believers stay strong in their faith and carry it out with their actions. So, who was this written to? Peter wrote this letter to Christians who were scattered across different regions, like Asia and the different areas of it, and just throughout the entire continent, like Turkey is one of the examples. These believers were going through serious persecution for following Jesus. So, as we hear now, even in modern day, believers will be persecuted, and the word says it. But that also comes with a promise, which we will see. So, the main purpose of this letter is to remind Christians that suffering for Christ is part of the journey, but it's worth it. Peter encourages them to stand firm, trust God, and live holy lives, even when it's hard. 3 main key points that I took from this was suffering is temporary, but the reward is eternal, according to chapter 1, verses 6 through 7. Peter tells believers that trials and suffering are temporary, but they test and strengthen our faith. In the end, those who stay faithful will receive an eternal reward in heaven. The second point is live holy and set apart, according to chapter 1, verses 13 through 16. Peter reminds Christians that since they belong to God, they should live differently from the world. This means avoiding sin, staying focused on God, and living in a way that reflects Jesus. And key point number 3 is humble yourself and trust God. 1 Peter chapter 5, verses 6 through 7. Peter encourages believers to stay humble and trust God, especially in hard times. When you least know what to do, trust in God and just humble yourself to receive from His word, and He will guide you. He reminds them that God cares for them and will lift them up in the right time. So if you feel abandoned by the Lord and you feel like the Lord doesn't remember who you are, just trust that the Lord will lift you up in the right time. Just trust Him, follow His process. No matter what you've done or where you are, the Lord will find you. And He hasn't lost you. He will just reveal Himself to you in a different, greater way. So, just especially in hard times, it's good to be humble and to trust God. He reminds them that God cares for them, and He reminds them to cast all of our anxiety on Him because He cares for us. And that is in one of the scriptures, and He clearly says, cast all your anxiety on Him because He cares for you. So something that I learned from 1 Peter is just that the reminder of suffering, it isn't the end of the story. No matter what you've done or what you're going through, it's not the end of your story. And the Lord has a greater plan for you. No matter what the outcome of what you're going through is, the Lord is still in control. Jesus is in control. He continues to guide you. He continues to strengthen you in all that you do. And it is in His word, so you can trust it because it is the truth. So, no matter your suffering, God is working through it. And it challenges us to live differently, to stay faithful even when things get tough, and to trust God no matter what. So the book of 1 Peter, a powerful reminder to stand strong in faith, no matter what comes our way. I hope this helps, and thanks for watching. I hope that this was a great blessing to you. And just remember to stay strong in the Lord, no matter what comes your way. And that'll be it. God bless you.